Hey everyone, Vinayak here. What makes racing games more fun? Playing them with a racing wheel, of course. Racing wheels are generally quite expensive, but I found the Nitho's racing wheel which didn't break the bank. But is it any good? Let's find out. So, to up the simulated experience, I purchased the Nitho Drive Pro V16. This racing wheel is compatible with the PS3, PS4, the Xbox One, Switch, and the PC, of course. I would be using it with my PS4 and a PC. There are a lot of features for the price. Most expensive wheels don't come with a gear shifter at this price point. The box is really well designed, showcasing all the included parts. So let's open it up and see what we get within, shall we? Play hard. Looks like it's Nitho's tagline. In the box we have the pedal set, which is the brake and an accelerator, mounting clamps, manual and Nitho stickers, and here's the main racing wheel. The racing wheel connects to the console or PC via a USB-A cable. This is how the accelerator and brake pedals look. These are the mounting clamps to keep your racing wheel in place on the table. There are two of them. Here's the racing wheel. The steering has a rubber gripping, which is quite nice. The diameter of the wheel is 10 inches and has buttons on the face which correspond to standard gamepad buttons. Loving the bit of chrome on the edges of the wheel and the center. Behind the wheel we have the paddle shifters, which is an alternate method to change gears in game. The wheel also comes with an integrated gear shift knob. Up and down changes gears and to the right is reverse. Here are the brake and accelerator pedals. A whole set of buttons are found on the left of the wheel. These are the remaining gamepad buttons like LB, RB, LT, RT, etc. This allows us to use the gamepad functions without needing a gamepad to make selections in-game. We also have wheel sensitivity options to set how responsive it should be. The rear of the racing wheel looks just like a car. This port here connects the wheel to the pedals. The steering wheel can also rotate 270 degrees, which is much more than most standard wheels. On the bottom we have suction cups to keep the wheel in place. For added support, we can use the table mounts to fasten it down more securely. Let's mount the wheel and try some games out. This is how the mount looks under the table. It looks quite secure and strong. The pedals have a nice little foldable rubber pad to help keep our feet in place. Let's try it out with the PlayStation 4 Pro first. Connect the gamepad to the wheel via the micro USB cable, and the wheel is connected to the PlayStation's USB-A port. Turn the console on using the gamepad, and in a few seconds we have a red light on the racing wheel indicating that it's ready for use. The PlayStation boots up and we can use the controls to navigate the menus and also use the wheel to drive. I have a driving game on the PlayStation which is Gran Turismo. The wheel is working well and so are the pedals. We have rumble feedback on the wheels where it would vibrate as per the terrain you're driving on. This gives the game a level of realism as you can feel when you're driving on asphalt or on sand. This is how the pedals look. Spacing felt a little too small for me, and being used to an actual car, I could not use one foot for both pedals and instead I used 1 foot per pedal. Driving the cars in Gran Turismo is really fun and the steering was adding to the realism. All options on screen can be controlled using the buttons provided, so you never need to pick up the game controller. These are the up, down, left, right direction controls which allow us to move between on-screen options. And the circle, triangle, X and square are similar to how the buttons are mapped on a standard controller. Installing on the PC is straightforward, just plug in the USB-A cable and you're done. Everything else is similar to how the wheel worked on the PS4. This is Dirt 3, the wheel worked with the game instantly. We need to set up the gear controls to be able to shift manually in-game. The paddle shifts allow us to reverse the car and the gear shift by default changes the view. But once it's set up, we can use the shifter as you would in a car. Here's Forza Horizon 4. Wow, this game looks amazing and the wheel is working with it without a hitch. The racing wheel worked really well on my PS4 and also the PC. Do note it supports vibration or rumble as it's called, and no actual force feedback where the wheel would lock up and fight back as in real cars. But force feedback racing wheels cost at least 3 to 4 times the price of this one. Games were fun to play and the controls were stable and accurate. The driving experience is just for fun and would not really teach you how to drive. A bit of steering control maybe, but not 100% like a real car. My wife also liked driving around in the virtual world. If you want a racing wheel which is not that expensive and works with multiple platforms, this will not disappoint. I have been using this wheel for more than 2 weeks now and it looks like it's built well. So that was the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and also hit the notification bell to be informed when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.